Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. What do we have here? We have the Cyansky P25, the P25. I got this light a couple weeks ago. It's the P25 V2. Okay. I I have no experience with Cyansky, okay, flashlights at all. And they contacted me and they said, you do occasionally flashlight reviews and stuff. You might want to check this out. And I said, okay, because I looked at their Amazon thing and their website, and there's a difference between quality flashlights and just junky stuff. This is a quality flashlight. Okay, so once I realized that, I go, yeah, I'd like to check it out. It's got a pocket clip on it that you can remove. Okay, and it comes in the box with the other gear. And I pulled the tray out and upside down, so you get a sheath for it, and that's where the pocket clip came in. And you get a lanyard, you get a tail switch because this has got a tail switch on it, okay? And you get O-rings. So you get all that, and you can see where you would put the lanyard here, okay? But since it's a dual switch system, okay, tail switch and side switch, this turns it on and off, and this will run it through the different modes, okay? And then, of course, you get a recharging cable, okay, that goes to USB-C. And the USB-C, and let's get some of this out of the way, goes to the flashlight battery, okay? So it doesn't have a port in the side of the flashlight for that. It has it right here on this battery. But the battery is a 5,000 milliamp, 21700, 3.6 volt, okay? So this is a hoss of a battery for sure. I saw a review on this flashlight because I was trying to figure out how do I pronounce the name, and they were all saying Cyansky. Okay, so I go, okay, Cyansky. But if you look at some of these parts, they look nicely done, and that was pointed out by another reviewer, including the workmanship here. I mean, the guy was really a flashlight geek, and I'm not. I'm just a consumer that's an enthusiast, right? So there's a big difference there. So, and he actually pulled this part, which you can actually unscrew. I did it without having to have, strap wrenches and stuff. But he was remarking on the soldering, this and that, and the workmanship, and then also this reflector and how a lot of them are press fit in here, but this is actually screwed in. I mean, these are for to do that, to screw that in, and you can see it's an orange peel reflector, but all the nice O-rings throughout this, and level 3 hardening on the anodization here, and this is aircraft grade uh, aluminum. Okay, so woo, 3,600 lumens, and it does some cool stuff. Now, this was in the box, so I'm going, hey, I didn't get a pocket clip. Yeah, because I didn't search the parts bin in here that was in with this and realized, and because I just grabbed another USB-C cord I had around here, just charged the battery up when I got this thing. But here it is. And so, yeah, so you can, and it's got a nice big ring area here, area to slap that on there. And so now you got a pocket clip. And this is probably as big as you might want to EDC. But this has got, okay, so this has got an eco low. Okay, so how do you go to the eco low? I was messing with it for a while and I couldn't figure it out. But here's the thing, push this button down first, then click the tail cap. Now you're on eco low. Now, when it flashed like that, okay, you got different bright or different charge levels. If it just went solid green and then shut off, that would be like it's over 75%. But this, when it flashes green, it's like 40% or higher, or 50% or higher. You can read that on the links I'll give you. I'll give you a link to their Amazon and to their website. Okay. And then it'll go yellow, then it'll go red, which means it's below 40%, whatever. And then red flashing, it's at the lowest level and it's time to recharge. Okay. But this is the eco mode. Okay. And then we've got low. Whoop. Okay. Hold on. That was strobe. Should have, okay. Here we go. Now, these are quick taps up and down. Now, off. And if I want to go, and it's got memory mode. So if I just want to go back to where it was, I'm on and off. Okay. That'll go back to where I was. So let's say quick tap. Okay. Now here we're up to turbo, right? So this is low, medium, high, and turbo. Okay. Now, off. Like I said, hold this, kick this on. There's eco mode. Now, if you anytime to be able to memory mode, just turn it off. Okay. And when you turn it back on, it'll go to that eco mode. Now, tap, you're on low, medium. Okay. So you're on medium, turn it off. Next time you turn it on, it's on medium. Okay. Now, once it's on, push and hold, that's when you go into the strobe, which is a real disorienting type of strobe because it's rapid fire and then boom, 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 and then back to, that kind of thing. And then push and hold, and then it goes to the SOS. So you got the SOS as well, right? Okay. So now you're back to your normal brightness levels. And we will take this outside and, test it out as best I can. Sometimes my camera doesn't hold focus real well when I go to a certain low low brightness, but when it gets brighter, yeah. So it's not the best camera for outdoor demo, but I'll do what I can. And, so this was interesting to read up on this. And this is some of the printout from the Amazon deal. Okay. So you can get this. Here it is, 3,600 lumens. Okay. $99. You can get these colors, and then there's another color that has a texture, kind of funky texture, and a kind of an interesting color on it. That's a little bit more expensive than these. Okay, but as they say, it's an XHP 70.3 LED. Okay, so this is, I think they pay attention. I saw one of the guys that was doing a review on it saying he tests the actual lumens, and that this company is the only one he's noticed where they were spot on with what they claim lumens wise, as opposed to how it actually tests out in his equipment. Okay. So, like I'm saying, 4 general modes: low, medium, high, turbo. And then you got the eco, SOS, and strobe, right? Okay. So, tactical tail switch, okay, but it also stands, okay? And then, of course, you can put a lanyard in there as well. You can pull this, put it in a pack, just keep the lanyard, do however you want to there. But nice that it has, a tail switch here. And, of course, you can half press. So you could signal, that kind of thing, just a little half press there as well. So that's very, very functional, usable there. And here they're just telling you how it flashes, how it gives you the indication on the charge level, that kind of thing. And here's some pause and read if you want to do that here. Okay. All right. But it's got a long run time in the eco mode, which is kind of cool. And if you want to look at the instruction manual, what's interesting about it is how they put this together. It is a little bit different. I can't remember ever opening a manual where they show a discharging curve. Have you? I mean, that's pretty interesting. It seems like they are very interested in the engineering of their lights. You know what I'm saying? So they're just not making another onesie off of whatever the millions that are out there. They're actually really into it, and you know, doing a good job. Apparently, tempered glass lens, double-sided coating, this and this and this. You can see, and not only the memory function, but if you put the battery in backwards, you're not going to damage the circuitry because they got that technology in there to keep that from happening as well. So, I mean, the fit and finish on here seems really nice. And let's see what it does outside. Okay. We got the Cyansky on low. On this is eco low. It's not completely dark outside, but this will give you an idea, hopefully. And here's the button here. Okay. And we're going to go right here. Tap through the brightness levels. So low, medium, high, turbo, low, medium, high, turbo. Okay. Goes to different brightness levels. All right. What do you think? It's bright. It's bright. And, this is really carryable, EDCable, and also it's really, really easy to use because it's just on and off. And so you can go back to that last brightness level. But regardless of that, you don't have to double click or do anything fancy to get to turbo. It just climbs up the tree, right? And it gets there. Okay. So brightness levels, boom, 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 just touch, 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 and you're running through them, right? And then if you want to go to strobe, it's not triple blang, blah, 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 blah. No, it's just push and hold. Okay. So, and then bang, you're off. And then you can just step through the brightness levels. So it's real easy to operate. That's good. All you got to remember is tail switch. And then you flip it around, and then everything is just pretty intuitive here. So this should be something where somebody maybe not all that techy would still enjoy having a rechargeable flashlight that gets really bright and that's well made and dependable. And so I'm going to kind of check this brand out more and see what's going on because it seems fascinating that they're doing what they're doing. How they're going about it's a little bit different approach than other flashlight manufacturers, but they throw a lot of extra gear in here. It seems like when I check the other reviews out that they're a legitimate player in the market of good quality flashlights. This might be something you might be interested in picking up for yourself and something that, is so straightforward carrying that and with a nice big battery like that, this could be the one. We do. Normally we love them knives. Right now we love them flashlights, and I got the links below, so check them out and stay bright.